Welcome to this brief introduction to how AMBIT uses wiki-based treatment manuals and how we're developing this incredible new resource. Treatment manuals are a necessary part of what we do in developing new treatments. They've been around for a very long time, ways of telling people what to do and how to do it. The web offers us an incredible new resource, ways of connecting information that have never been possible before, and embedded in that, demonstrating through video and inviting communities of workers trying this work out to get into discussions about what works and how it can be made to work. So the web-based manual that AMBIT has developed over 10 years of working with many teams and workers in this field is really an attempt to mark at this point what works for whom, but to recognise that this is a moving body of work that will and should change as we learn more. Every time we train a team in AMBIT, we offer them their own wiki, which is a user editable website. And all of the material that we've learned to date is included in that wiki. And every team that we train gets the same basic setup, their own wiki with their own version of all of our content. And this is what we call the community of practice across the AMBIT community. Now, when new evidence arrives and is incorporated into the AMBIT manual, this is automatically pushed out to all the other manuals. And so far, that's no different really from any web-based manual. Where the AMBIT manual differs is that because each team has its own wiki, we train teams to take a reflective view and to write about their own experience and how they're adapting what they do to fit their local culture, circumstances, service ecology. Other teams can see what each other are writing about, and it may be that an innovation in practice that emerges in one team is relevant and can be easily cloned and then readapted and customized in local teams. If this has sufficiently robust evidence, it can be drawn down into the main manual, and at that point it can be disseminated and pushed out to all the other teams. So in this way, the AMBIT manuals, plural, become a huge knowledge management system with the core content moving slowly using academic rigour, checking as it goes. But the local teams, which are having to adapt anyway to local circumstances, local demands, and the kinds of adaptations that we know in the field are necessary, are bringing a whole new area so that we can blend evidence-based practice at the base with this much more lively practice-based evidence on the street where it is being actually applied. And it is this co-production that we feel is absolutely critical and unique in the AMBIT approach to manualising. We've got proof of principle. We've got nearly 200 teams using this and feeding back that they really like the content. Some of the layout of our prototype web-based system is still in need of significant improvement. And that's what we're asking for support for. We know exactly what we need to do and we know how to do it and we have the team to do it. What we now need is the funding. So we do ask you to dig deep and to consider trying to help the AMBIT project. This is an open source approach to the development of new ways of working for the most vulnerable young people and families there are. Thank you for listening.